Hey, and welcome to another episode of Back from the Future. And I've got my co-host with me.
Hello, Earthlings. My name is Zelda, and I am your co-presenter on this YouTube channel.
Thank you, Zelda. Thank you. Today, I'm going to be doing basically, Warner Brothers have dropped the trailer for the up-and-coming Joker movie starring Joaquin Phoenix. Now, I think that's the way you pronounce it. Everyone who pronounces his name pronounces it slightly different. It's like no one can agree on how to exactly pronounce his name. You can imagine when he was going to castings and they were like Jolie. Well, it's not a name that's, you know, easy to pronounce. But I digress. I've seen pictures like before, you know, of Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, and to be honest, I wasn't impressed because if you look at it, Heath Ledger is like the gold standard of what the Joker is. And, you know, at the moment, there's no one who can knock his crown. Jared Leto, to be honest, nah, it doesn't cut it. Doesn't cut it. But, you know, before I go off on a wild tangent, let's look at the trailer and let's see what it's all about. Okay.
Arthur, does it help to have someone to talk to?
My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She told me I had a purpose. To bring laughter and joy to the world. Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile. To nothing, sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow. What's so funny? Freak!
Gotham has lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. But now I realize it's a comedy.
You just smile.
I'm speechless. I am speechless. When you can't take your eyeball away for a second, almost not even blink. The trailer itself should be up for an Oscar. I'm telling you. You know, Warner Brothers, they must have sat at the table and thought to themselves, look, you know, we've lost our way. We need to come up with something. We need to come up with something really big. PG-13 just ain't gonna cut it. And they've gone somewhere where Disney wouldn't even go with Marvel Studios. It's like if Hollywood basically does an art house movie, it kind of looks like if Michael Mann and I think Martin Scorsese was involved in the film, like Michael Mann and Martin Scorsese had a baby, and you know Todd Phillips had come out the other end. and made this movie. That's what it is, because you know, very heavily like Michael Mann's Collateral mixed with the style of Scorsese. This is going to be pretty amazing. Let's get Zelda's opinion. Zelda, what do you think of it?
OMG. Can you imagine the boardroom at Marvel Studios? Kevin Feige's face must have looked like a guy who just discovered someone had just taken a dump in his sugar puffs. Stone the Crows.
Yeah.
If Todd Phillips played baseball, I would give him a spot on the Dodgers.
Well, thank you for that, Zelda. Thank you for that. Yeah, I completely agree with what Zelda has said. This is gonna, if the trailer, I mean, if the movie can live up to what the trailer has given us. I mean, Marvel hasn't given us anything like a movie trailer like this. They got nothing. In Endgame doesn't even come close to this. You know, they've got Shazam, they've got and Joker now. It's going to be interesting. You know, this is their comeback story. This is DC's comeback story. This is the biggest comeback of all time. I thought, you know, after some of the crap that they've been pushing out with Justice League and so forth, and Batman versus Superman, it just didn't hit the spot. And, you know, with Ben Affleck and so forth. And I think this is where, you know, the tide turns for DC. This is absolutely amazing. I'm pretty speechless, you know. I mean, I'm very rarely am I speechless. The shots and the descent of the, I mean, the shots are incredible, the way it's shot. And you can see that they've used like a very vintage style to the movie, and probably used vintage lenses to shoot. It has very much that style. And, you know, the portrayal, even, you know, what we see, you know, the short portrayal of the Joker, and, you know, him going from transitioning into the Joker is simply incredible. Zelda, what do you have to say about that?
The Joker is a story of a man broken by life. His failings are a reflection of the world we live in, and of ourselves. When we see him fall into utter madness, we look and laugh, and we are entertained because watching his downfalls makes us forget about our own. Let's face it, most of our lives are nowhere near as bad as his, right?
That's it, you know, and I agree with you, Zelda, there. His downfall is almost a mirror, possibly, of subconsciously of our own, and it is one of the most, I think, believable portrayals of the Joker. Although Heath Ledger's performance is amazing, you don't often see people falling into vats of toxic waste and coming out with bleached skin and green hair. You know, so this is more believable than, so if it's more believable, the audience finds it more relatable. And the whole trailer, it seems, and I think the film will be marred by two things: failure and rejection. One of the two, and failure and rejection plays a massive part in mental health. I mean, these are some of the key ingredients towards people's mental health, and the losing of one's identity, and then their ego taking over. With him, it's his ego is basically the Joker, and you know, it's not trying to touch too much on that. You know, people sometimes lose their way in life, and then something else takes over to counter compensate or become a defense mechanism, and that's what the Joker is. That is the character that Joaquin Phoenix plays. That's the person, the real person who the Joker is lost. You know, it's gone, and this is what's taken over, and that is the host that lives within its body. And you know, I think that if the movie lives, I mean, the trailer lives up to the movie, I think there's going to be an absolute box office smash. They finally got their heads around together. They've realised, look, we can't keep regurgitating the same old crap that we've been doing. The audience isn't going to buy it. They're going to Marvel. We've got to come back. We've got to come back. And I think this is the road back for DC. If they continue down this road of being imaginative, creative, and just pushing the boundaries of storytelling and get into the meat of what we want, I think this is what is going to be an absolute hit. I'm praying and I'm hoping it's going to be a hit. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my reaction video, well, Zelda and Now's reaction video. Is there anything else you want to add there, Zelda?
Thank you for watching today's show. If you liked what you saw, smash the like button. Please subscribe, leave a comment. Join us on social media. Instagram, Facebook and Twitter.
And I'll see you in the future, if there is one.